Hey guys, this is Shiny Zekrom and welcome back to another video. In this part, we are going to head off to the the Caustic Sewers. Of course, all you gotta do is start like me from the central fork and just head straight down. Once you're all the way down, just head off to the right here. Then up here, you are gonna need your HM Slave or something that has Rock Smash. And Rock Smash the following rocks in a little bit of a pattern in order to get to the entrance. You just keep going around like this. Rock Smash this one, come up here. Rock Smash that one, Rock Smash this one, Rock Smash that one, and you're at the entrance at last. So, like I said, this is ancient... Oh my god, I said it again. This is Caustic Sewers we're at the entrance of. Let's head on in. So, starting on the first kind of couple floors, really the only thing I have to mention for these first couple of floors is nobody's really sure where they are, but there are a possibility of eggs in Caustic Sewers. These actually can contain a few different new Pokemon actually, but at the same time, it's also where eggs are not very known because they're not found that often. In fact, most of the time you hear about people getting eggs from here, it's from enemy Pokemon dropping them. Other than that, you don't really hear about eggs here. But I will at least give a mention for them that the new Pokemon in these eggs are Ferroseed and Trubbish. And I don't know why I picked that E-Cup up, even though I said I wasn't going to use it. But yes, Ferroseed and Trubbish are basically the two new Pokemon in this dungeon. Now, that's by eggs that these two are. They are both also recruitable, but I'll have to give a mention to where they are recruitable because it's in different parts of the dungeon that they're recruitable. Other than that, you really don't have much to this place. Really in the first part at all. We're just gonna run around here because the stuff in here, I would recommend definitely at least being in your 60s for this dungeon, without a doubt. Because this place is tough, even for stuff in the 60s or stuff that resists the poison type. Because if you haven't taken a guess by all the Pokemon we've seen so far, poison is kind of prevalent here. And a lot of it. And if you haven't noticed, in general, the sewers have a lot of Pokemon that love to spam the poison moves. Like right here, half the Pokemon in here will have Toxic. I'll let you know that right now. Toxic is going to be your most prevalent kind of status condition. Of course, there are traps in here, which just like that one kind of got rid of my Heat Wave, and I'd rather like to have that. Well, regardless, we will just keep running. But I will show something. Watch this. 4 Pokemon. Boom, 2, 981. Another 2, 1,171. And I got 2% off of that. Yeah, the EXP in here. This is pretty much probably a mid-50s or 60s training dungeon. If you are actually able to, survive in here. I mean, a Haunter alone gave us 552. But yeah, this dungeon is definitely, out of the 3 dungeons released, this is definitely the most difficult of the 3. So, be on your toes, have lots of items, and be ready and prepared. Any family items, globes, or anything you use, bring them here with who you want to run with. I would recommend, obviously, something that could resist poison. But I would also recommend at least having maybe a ghost somewhere in the mix so you can maybe skip walls to try and get to the stairs a lot easier. Other than that, really, it's just a matter of being able to be precautious and being able to also either rest off poison or cure poison. Whether it's Pecha Berries, Lum Berries, rest, refresh, any of that kind of stuff would be very ideal for this place. Other than that, I'm really just trying to get to the next part so I can actually talk about some more of the stuff that's around here. It's one specific floor that I want to get to for this part. But yeah, just, if anything, just look out for the eggs, because not many people know much about the eggs. I mean, besides what I forgot to mention, besides Ferroseed and Trubbish, there's only been one other thing that's been found in eggs, and that was coughing. And that was also found just yesterday as well. So, again, if you have any information on these eggs or any of the dungeons down here, if you could tell me and Richard G, we'll try and get this information up on the wiki and on videos as quickly as possible. But anyways, let's continue. So now we hit 11F, and this is basically the second part to this dungeon. Of course, the Pokemon are going to get a little bit more difficult around here, but I feel like we'll still be able to manage it pretty well. Especially with Early Bird, that's really going to help. But as you can kind of see, that's how the dead giveaway of Trubbish is possibly somewhere in this dungeon is, I don't know, the Garbodor that's just sitting right over there. Just be careful, because something that people don't know about Garbodor or forget sometimes is they do have Aftermath as an ability. And of course, with Aftermath, you lose 25% of your HP if you're in the area. And that ability does stack up if there's more than like one thing that has Aftermath. So yeah, keep on your toes in this place, because not only the poison, but the Aftermath, because there's Stunkies, there's Skuntanks, there's the Garbodor. And of course, I did say Trubbish is recruitable, so those two will have Aftermath. So like I said, you really have to be careful of what you're doing down here, because stuff will be able to hit you and hit hard. Yeah. But yeah, let me show you this Gengar real quick. 958 without an EXP boost. If you get a Miracle Chest, which is in a way later place, per se, and you get that 25% boost that it gives, that right there is essentially almost another 200, so you'd be getting over 1100 EXP for just the Gengar alone. I mean, 931 for that one. But yeah, just definitely be on your toes every little movement you make in this dungeon. But yeah, if there's another thing I could recommend about anywhere, it's listen to the music down in this place. I love the music down here. And watch this, bam, 208, but look at that, 2096. And then that was basically another 1,000 on top of that. Another 574 for that Ariados. That's why this place is so good for your training. Also, you might notice the level difference with the Houndoom. It's because last time when we got out of the catacombs, I was extremely close to getting a level, and I was actually hunting down a ooh, that gunk shot hit hard, 99 damage. But yeah, I was actually searching hard to actually try and get a Drillbur. I did end up getting one, but I hit level 61 after that, and then I did run something and got a little bit extra of percent. I can't exactly say what it is, because it would somewhat give away something for obviously one of the dungeons we're going to be doing soon. Alright, but let me show you something about this water just so you know. Yeah, if you want a poison flying or a poison ghost or a poison water, and you walk on that the water here, you will get poisoned. So I thought I'd just show that off really quick, just so you know. It's not as easy as just kind of going through the place and saying, oh, you know, this water's probably not wrong or anything. But of course, because it's sewers, the sewers are going to be a little bit poisonous. So yeah, that's just another thing to be careful. Is pretty much everywhere, around every corner, there's a chance of getting poisoned or having something happen to you. So just make sure you are aware of everything around you. No movesets, and if anything, just try and make sure that, you know, you're careful. Because like Mucks, for example, they're probably one of the hardest hitting things in this dungeon. Just because of their gunk shot stab. Alright, we're going to kill everything in this line here. Bam, 1,464 for 3 Pokemon. And on another 532, that was basically 2,000 in just 4 Pokemon. And as you can see here, there is a chance of finding Petroscarves in here. But there is, I think, a better item for this that we will have the chance of finding later. Which I'll make sure, of course, once, if we come across it. Well, no matter what, we'll come across it, but if we could find it somewhere, it would be very nice. And of course, you get poison again. Now, I'm clicking these orbs because there's a chance that you can actually get troll orbs in here. And troll orbs would be really helpful for being able to get eggs in here. But yeah, it seems like we're not having any luck yet. I'm going to hit you, then we're going to try and kill these two here. Alright, you're fine, Raticate, because I can just kill you, like that. I'm just going to max ether. Oh, perfect, we found another one. Yeah, let's see what orbs we got. A recycle and health. Yeah, recycle is a pretty common orb in here, as well as like there's nullify and null protect orbs and that kind of stuff. So yeah, anyways, let's continue. Oh, and we found our second monster house. This is actually my first one ever in the sewers. And of course, we kind of got bamboozled from just everything. And we died again, but I kind of want to... Yeah, did you see our EXP bar though? We went from the mid kind of 60s all the way up to basically 80%. The power of monster houses. We did, of course, have to lose a couple of reviver seeds for it, but I really wanted to show this off because monster houses are always one of the best things, and yeah. But like I said, I've actually never found a monster house in the secret or the sewers until now. Now there is, it's not very noticeable, but there is actually a music change here. And of course, you know, we got confused in the stairs, but of course there's still eggs kind of around these parts. And I'm also thinking, this isn't exactly known, but I think it is starting on 21F and higher, you can start finding recruitable Trubbishes. Now this isn't confirmed because Trubbish hasn't been found that often as a recruit. And here's Black Sludge, which if you remember me talking about this a while ago, this is basically the leftovers for poison type. But anyways, yeah. So not much is known about recruitable Trubbishes. The only one that's been found, honestly, is at 29F, and that's the second to last floor of, or at least that's the best known spot of the recruitable Trubbish was that floor because it's where Richard G found his, and that's the only one he's seen. I haven't seen, at least on Zappy, I haven't seen a single recruitable Trubbish. Yeah. We're going to take this relic gold. Oh, it was gold. I thought it was copper. Yeah, if you can't tell, gold and copper are like very close. What was it? Oh, it's probably up here. Yeah, there is a very slight difference between gold and copper. So, yeah. Alright, we will continue on. And yeah, I promise, I am sorry about the last video and how I had very choppy cutouts and stuff. It's because I completely set my button to record at a very wrong one, to be honest. So, yeah. Okay, we are going to go up in this corner and try and... Okay, get rid of these, then do that. And cool, we got nice and ether. Not seeing it as a bad thing, it actually just helps to get some PP back, not all of it. You know what? We'll take this scanner orb over here for fun. And there's an all power up orb. Let's just use it. Oh, a sparkle. A yellow shark, cool. I can't even pick it up right now. Oh well. Because I picked that scanner orb up. But yeah, most people are thinking Trubbish is just at 21F plus. Find otherwise. And our first instance of something that's actually kind of worth talking about that isn't Trubbish. There is a silk chamber here. However, this is... Well, most people were hoping that this would be the brown silk. Nope, this is for your purple, aka poison silk again. So, yeah, it's just a second chance at that with the chance of finding revival herb, Max Revive, Reviver Seed, Lumberry, and some of the more, kind of common boxes. Or Silk Chamber box stuff. So yeah. Other than that, there's really not much else to talk about in the sewers. Now, as you kind of heard me talk about, there are going to be recruitable Trubbishes that are like on these floors, but we also had that whatchamacallit. I did say recruitable Ferroseed as well. But anyways, we're going to use the scanner orb for a little bit of fun and see what happens. We're going to actually go kill everything. And look, oh, well, that was rough. Let's make sure we have everything. And there we go. But yeah, it cost us another Reviver Seed, but thankfully, we do end up finding another Reviver Seed down here, and it looks like we revealed a blue shard. But there are 2 Stunkies alongside this, but we got rid of them. So I'll just use that I should say. I don't remember when I picked up a rotten apple, but I'll just eat that for now. But yeah, like I said, not much is really known about the recruitable Trubbishes. The only one that I know of that's been recruited is on 29F. And it was during a nighttime, so... But it is said to not be time exclusive at the very least. Just kind of a rare spawn. I'll just walk up here real quick to see if we see anything. Doesn't look like we are, so let's just continue on. This first part's actually been kind of going on for a little bit longer than I was hoping for, but no big deal. Houndoom is starting to get somewhat up there in levels too, which is really nice because I am going to need to start getting some good levels. But as you can see, we started in like, I think the mid-30s or something, and with us killing all the stuff we have, we've seen, we've gotten a good amount of percent just fighting the stuff we have. And before you ask, nothing like the Bronzor, or the Gulpin, or the Ekans are recruitable in here. However, coughing is in those eggs, if I didn't mention it. Coughing, and that's really all that's known in the eggs, is just Ferroseed, Trubbish, and coughing. Nobody has really found eggs to be able to say much about what's inside of them. So again, with eggs, any information you have, please let me or Richard G or somebody know so we can try and deduct a little bit of this mystery surrounding the eggs. Because we don't know if they're even just like hidden somewhere, because like I said, most of the time what we hear about from these eggs is that they're dropped from something, which gives the possibility of them being hidden, or just, that's the luck of the draw where they're not really found, by players or just sitting on the ground. Not ruling that possibility out. It's just, yeah. Alright. 30F, this is the last part of the first part, and let's head on to basically our boss slash mini boss. There is a second part to this place, but there is no boss at the end of it. This is really the boss, but it's like a mid-boss as well. Team Skull is going to take the treasure and the credit of revealing the mysteries of the Caustic Sewers. Team Skull, yes, the reference of PMD, because here it comes. Zubat, Coughing, get over here. Yup, this is a reference to the PMD series Team Skull and PMD Sky, Time, and Darkness. Where they're just basically calling each other, sorry boss, check out something cool. Yes, Chief, what he said. Yes, don't think about why he cares about this little brat. I want him to scram, blah, blah, blah. But anyways, now they basically just want to fight you to get rid of you. But this boss fight is actually a little important. So, the Zubat and Coughing will always drop 1 tiny mushroom each. And the Skuntank, this is why you really actually want to... Ooh, hello. I want to rest this a little bit. So I want to play this safe, especially because Skuntank kind of has Aftermath. Alright, good. But yes, Skuntank actually drops E-Cop. You want to know how much? 20 E-Cop. This is the most that you are going to find in any dungeon. Because most of the time the bosses either drop tiny mushrooms and stuff or nothing. Skuntank is the one exception where it will drop 20 ECOP. Now, you'll reach a little place where there is a storage, and if you walk over this bed, it will heal for all your HP and PP. So, if anything, don't waste any max ethers or stuff like that after that boss. Now, if we are all set, I do want to store, like, at least get the ECOP out of my inventory, get rid of the blue shard, get rid of some of these tiny mushrooms, and open up some slots so we can go on. Will you go on? Yes, we will. So next up, we have reached Ancient Caustic Sewers. This place has stuff like toxic orbs and troll orbs and stuff like that. However, on all floors, and yes, ooh, that was not good. On all floors are said to be secret rooms. Oh boy, this is not going well. I knew I should have brought more reviving items, but Ancient Caustic Sewers, secret rooms on all floors. And here are the items that have so far been found in the secret rooms on these floors. Big Nugget, TM Toxic, TM Sludge Bomb, Poison Dust, Relic Vase, and a Revive. Again, these are only some. If you have any information on these secret rooms, like you find anything else that isn't these items, again, let somebody know so we can try and get all the correct information we can onto the wiki. And as you saw from that group of Pokemon, though, we did end up getting a level on our Houndoom, who is now level 62. Getting some good training done here. Now, since I believe this is at least maybe one, no more than like 2 rooms, we're actually going to try for a secret room here. I'm praying for some luck. Oh boy. Not prepared for that, though. Let's just try and heat wave as much as we can. As you can tell, when we progress in dungeons, it always gets harder. Yeah, these Pokemon are going to get more resistant and more just powerful, so I hope you are ready. It looks like most of the stuff is spawning in this room. So yeah, we'll just take our luck and go on. But yeah, so always look out for the secret rooms around here, because they could be, you know, of use. Because, I mean, Big Nugget, that's 10k, Relic Base is 15k, Sludge Bomb, and, whatchamacallit, Sludge Bomb's always a nice TM to have. Thank you for healing us, Nidoqueen. And there's Reuniclus here. I'll just kill that. Look at that, 1,069 for that Reuniclus alone. And that's no EXP item at all. This place is really nice for your 50s and 60s. And of course, there's just even that really relaxing and cool sounding music. But of course, just make sure you're on your toes about every movement you make. And we're going to go to our stairs, which are over here. Just going to rest up real quick to get rid of that poison. And we're going to attack Garbodor from afar. And we kind of took damage, but oh well. I would like to try and find a secret room in one of these dungeons. We didn't get lucky enough with the Caustic Sewers. The Undercity Catacombs. I want to see if we can maybe find one somewhere else in one of the other 2 dungeons that are down here. But if we don't, of course, I'm okay with that. There we go. There we go. Yeah, I had a feeling. But yes, usually if you see these chambers, by the way, they usually will have a couple items around them. And most of the time, I do end up finding ECOP at the end. Like in the very middle of the thing. And oh boy. That is relic gold down there. I do see that. But we are going to have to heat wave for a while here. Oh yeah, I forgot Wheezing is Levitate. Let's just Dark Pulse you, quick rest, wake up, and then let's continue Heat Waving. And there we go. You got rid of everything. Yeah, usually Ferrothorn is not going to be able to stand up to a fire type. And yeah, that was indeed Relic Gold. I thought so. This floor, I hate to, of course, bring on a little bit of time, but this is kind of a small floor. Like I said, I would like to find a secret room at least one of these 3 dungeons so I can show off one of them. If we don't, of course, we don't, and I'm okay with that. It's just, it'd be nice to, you know, show off one at one point. Oh, my bad. Alright, let's keep walking around. Let's see, anything? Nope. And that's why I love using Houndoom right now, is just because of that early bird ability. But yeah. Alright, anyways, let's continue on. So there are probably more rooms down somewhere else, but I don't want to take too long. We'll take a nice shortcut here, and then we'll go kind of all the way around. And then we will rest with our ghost, get woken up, and then let us kill this Wheezing, just for a bit more XP. Oh, and I also forgot to mention, starting on 7F and upwards for basically the rest of the dungeon, you have a chance of finding those recruitable Ferroseeds. So yeah, if you're not getting lucky of finding any eggs, this is the place that you're going to want for your recruitable Ferroseeds. Which is honestly, in my opinion, the best way towards getting that Ferroseed, is to just try and recruit it in this part. These small floors, but very quick and going fast. I mean, not complaining, but like I said, secret rooms would be nice to find here. Oh boy. Double confusion trap, how nice. There we go. Wow, that's a lot down there. Let's not aim for it and let's go for the stairs. I'll check these 2 rooms. Because also getting more information on the secret rooms would also be very nice, but like I say, I don't get exactly the luckiest with finding them. And as a warning, the secret room stairs in this dungeon will face the same way as the stairs. So make sure if you're in the same room as the regular stairs that you're paying attention to which one was the regular one. We got Ferrothorn down here. Why can I not hit it? You know what? Died with Flamethrower instead. But yeah, as you can see, with somewhat trying and somewhat not, this dungeon gives really good EXP. As well as the Caustic Sewers, which is why it's such a nice and recommended dungeon. Is it's basically one of those 50s and 60s training dungeons. Let's see if we can kill some of this stuff here. Oh, nice. 2,358. And our belly's empty. Let's have a couple of these ethers for PP. And then we will take some big yellow apple. Alright. Just gotta keep going. You don't want to die. Rest up and... Alright. So, we're going to go into this corner and just start heat waving. And when a couple of things are around, we're going to dark pulse. Perfect, just like that. And then we're going to dark pulse you. And then you as well. Get you both down. And then do that. Walk across with our boss lass here. And goes for Uniclus. And walk in. Alright, so we're getting close to the end. We're almost done. Oh, we are going to die here. If I can't... yep. Heat Wave was enough, but of course the Aftermath ability is what keeps getting us. We have to be really careful because all we have left is our max revive. But if we can make it past 15F, that's our most important, because 15F is the last floor in this part. Plus, if Houndoom dies, we have to run through with Salamence. But I don't think that'll be an issue. We'll just kill this Viper so we don't die. Now, of course, as I said, 14F, it is possible to still find secret rooms on this floor, but this is the very last floor that you have that chance of it happening. There we go. Just going to kind of run around. Mainly, like I said, just trying to find the stairs so we can get through, especially. It's kind of dangerous now that we only have one reviving item left. This is a small room. Alright. So no secret rooms, let's run. That's okay. I'm sorry if I felt like I dragged on the video a little bit trying to, trying to find one. But, yeah. So we'll take these stairs. And we have reached the end box items. Of course, this list may not be complete, but it is a 9-item list. So it could feel pretty complete, because sometimes boxes only really hold like 6 items. But yeah, these ones hold 9 items and can contain the following items. We have a chance of Poison Dust, TM Sludge Bomb, Max Revive, Full Restore, Old Gateau, Big Nugget, TM Poison Jab, TM Venoshock, and an item called the Purity Relic. This item is kind of like another item which is called the Magma Emblem, which that Magma Emblem we can't get to later, but what it does is it's just like a... it allows you to walk on lava and allows you to not get burned while walking on lava, and it is a team item, except Purity Relic is the poison version of that. So I think we have enough poke where oh, we don't? Well, no big deal, because we got a lot of relics in that run, and we can sell this gummy for the heck of it. Sell the relic silver, sell this relic copper, a couple more relic coppers, another relic gold, another relic copper, another relic silver. That'll definitely be more than enough. So let's go see what we get in our boxes. We got a big nugget and TM sludge bomb, so we got another 10k and a nice TM as well. So yeah, that was a good run overall. I mean, of course, no secret rooms and no Trubbish or Ferroseed or even eggs for that matter. But of course, if you find any information on the eggs, secret room items in the boxes, or end box items, let me know. But in the next part, it is either going to be the last of the dungeons, which is called Dream Grove, which I will mention right now. Dream Grove is going to be 2 different parts because there are 2 different versions of it. I'm sorry for accidentally ending the recording like that on purpose, but yeah, in the next episode, we're either going to cover one of the 2 Dream Grove parts, or Friendship Forest will be covered. Most likely, it will be one of the 2 Dream Forest parts. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video.